Instalment 2 of Toxic Waste interviewing fans on this settee. So we've got here Mary Killer Kemp. Nice to see you again, Mary. Sorry, not too touching. Mary is a self-confessed toxic wasteette. She's very similar to another fan we had, who unfortunately had to be institutionalised, Renee. Although with good behaviour and several bits of shock therapy, I think she is due to be released soon to live a normal life in the community. You embody what toxic waste is all about.
Oh,
reaching out to the fans, reaching out to them, touching them, groping them. Reaching out, whatever. You embody all of that with toxic waste. Now, Mary, unlike other so-called fans who don't own videos, don't own tapes, don't own anything, in fact have to be paid to do it, right? You are actually a genuine toxic waste fan, aren't you?
Definitely.
You own videos, I believe. Do you happen to have any with you?
I do.
Just on the off chance. Oh look.
Two.
Reservoir Dog Waste, that #1 selling video.
Yes, I do own.
What we got there?
Dangerous
We've got
Dave and
Battle of the Vans. No, this one's Dangerous Dave.
Yeah.
That one's Poison. No, who's your favourite?
My favourite is Dangerous Dave.
There's just no doubt in taste, is there? No people have taste.
I mean, everyone makes the band. Everyone's great. He is.
He's your favourite. No, why? Tell us a bit about why he's your favourite.
Why he's my favourite? Because he's really good. He's so funny. Makes you laugh. Makes an effort. That's good. My second favourite is Poison.
Well, there's only fucking two of them, isn't there?
I know, but then...
I mean, Jesus Christ, you can't... So he comes second, does he? He's second.
He's second.
Out of two.
Not last.
Out of
He's
two.
not last.
Out of two.
No,
Second out of two. In fact, that's like last, isn't it?
No.
Isn't that, I believe, last?
Everyone's got their own little gems.
Indeed, well, yeah, but that's what toxic waste, little gems, what toxic waste have.
Ooh, not that I know.
No, well, obviously not.
No.
Obviously not, you being such a sweet young knight, you innocent thing.
Yeah.
Obviously. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but do you also own a toxic waste audio tape?
I do.
Can you tell us the name of it?
Twat.
I only asked. I only asked, I didn't, she insult me. A guest insulted a fan.
It's just not insulting. That's the name of it. Toxic waste audio tape.
Yes, but it's got a title. Doesn't it? You don't know it, do you? You don't know it. Outcut. Noise pollution on Jupiter.
Nice one.
Noise pollution on Jupiter.
Noise pollution on Jupiter.
So what is that tape of toxic waste that you own, Mary?
Noise pollution on Jupiter.
Actually, I think I saw it going there and it came out the other side, didn't it? It definitely did. Actually, hang on a sec. Do you notice if you blow in her ear, her hair moves the other side? Now, guess is what toxic waste is all about. Having people feature on videos and stuff. Now, you've seen the guys perform. Yeah, what did you think?
Excellent. They should have won the competition over it. It's obviously, you know, a steal for those girls to have family or involvees in the judges. You know, they were the best there.
But they didn't bring it forward, did they? The judges didn't see it that way.
No, but I think there was other ways why they did.
Well, that could be true. That could be true.
It's complete dress.
But I mean, can you describe for us? Very few people actually managed to see Toxic Waste live and uncensored. What was it like for you personally?
Thrilling. I was amazed. I was shocked. I was took back.
Did they? I actually heard you had to be peeled off one of the tables.
Yes, I got a bit excited. Yes,
Yeah.
and yeah, they make me moist.
Well, there you go. See, that's what Toxic Waste is all about. Now, speaking of moist, wet, damp places, Uzo Rob.
No, that is not moist and wet with Uzo Rob.
He doesn't have the same effect.
No. No, he's a lovely lad. He's really lovely.
How would you describe his singing ability?
To a deaf man, it would be great. Yeah.
So, you're not really a fan then?
No, not of him in a particular manner, no.
What is he? I mean, some people have actually said that he's an affront to the music industry as a whole. In fact, at his last concert, they were chanting, "Lynch him, lynch him." Is that true? Did you know? I didn't know. We get to hear these things, obviously, but we just don't, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, we competition doesn't bother us. Now we concentrate more on what we're going to do. Toxic Waste themselves. I mean, you know that The rumour is that it's going to be no more after, surely.
No.
Well, I mean, what are the public going to do about it for a little bit?
Shocked. You know, I mean, who else can you watch on a Sunday afternoons?
Well,
Not many people.
no, not really.
I know, so I hope they get back together, perhaps reform.
There is
style.
rumours
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
of a reformation, although perhaps not under the guise of toxic waste.
Mhm.
Maybe something else.
Yeah, new features,
You think
new
so?
lines, yeah.
Yes, that's also
Be
been
very
said
good
actually that
together.
poison does need new features. Although I think they were talking in a purely cosmetic sense.
Oh.
Uzo Rob actually, there's just been news coming through to me that Uzo Rob is actually in hospital at this very moment having a penis enlargement. They've actually, supposedly that is actually happening now as we speak.
Really?
He's actually having a penis enlargement. They're hoping to be able to double it to 2 inches.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed, good luck to you, Rob.
Yes.
Now, on the subject of competition, you've actually sung yourself a little bit, haven't you?
I have doubled at times, yes.
You have, haven't you? You've sung yourself. Yeah?
I
No,
mean,
I was there, I heard it, I thought it
Dangerous
was
Days said I
shite.
was
Absolutely shite.
Dangerous Days said I was like an angel.
Yeah, well, actually, I wanted to kill you when I heard it as well. So, no. That was one of those things that... What did it feel like to go on stage?
Nervous to feel like I had to go after toxic waste. I was nervous, didn't think I could perform as good.
Yeah.
No.
Obviously you couldn't.
No,
But
but I mean, you know, I'm
Not everyone can be
aiming-
professional, can they?
No.
No?
I was aiming to be there for, that, you know,
Yeah. I mean, you performed with several. I mean, you performed with Toxic Waste on 1 or 2 occasions, I believe.
Rachie.
Rachel Anarchiato,
Mhm.
Sicko, Psycho Smith, Rage Machine, we haven't yet mentioned on the video.
Yes, hello
Rage
Rage.
Machine.
To
Yeah.
Rage.
He would actually like to be with us at the moment, but his trial's up, so hopefully he's going to be found not guilty. But you never know. And I think he was just helping that sheep across the road. There's no truth in anything else about it. That was all he was doing. Now, some people say that being interviewed by Toxic Waste is nearly as good as being on stage. Yeah. Now, obviously, with Toxic Waste, when you're interviewed, they actually probe, don't they? They go into the places that other bands just don't reach.
No, that's correct.
Do you feel like that today? Have we reached into parts of you where others haven't?
You're getting there.
Yeah. You're not going to faint again now.
Oh, well, it all depends if Dangerous Dave turns up and they're all wobbly.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually has that sort of feeling or effect on most women. Usually afterwards they're a bit ill, but that's no problem. They usually manage to revive them with smelling salts. Yeah, it's good. I mean, personally, actually, I mean, being part of Toxic Waste is, I mean, that's undoubtedly a privilege. We get to meet people like you know, who probably we wouldn't normally meet unless we sort of did tours of institutions and stuff like that. But that's good. We can out there mingling with the public
Yeah.
at large, don't we? No problem. Because you actually understand a little birdie tells me that this young lady is in fact in the Navy too. Is that correct?
And two.
What, you are 2 years old, maybe?
Yeah.
Mentally or?
No, physically I think. Yeah. And that's like problems too.
No, I noticed you had a problem with 2. That was cold, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's another story. One thing we haven't done though is you haven't really told. You haven't given us more review, have you? Tell us a little bit more about you for the interview. What the sort of things you like, things you do. You know, obviously within really taste sort of boundaries of taste and what can be broadcast on television.
I could go into my boyfriend thing, but he's not my boyfriend no longer.
Is that true? That was an unconfirmed rumour, as that last
No,
night.
it's confirmed now.
It's
On
confirmed.
tape.
On tape, but he is no more.
He is no more. Yes. I'm upset, but hey,
It's life. It's life. Plenty more seas in the fish and all that sort of stuff.
that's correct.
There as you do.
But yeah, 21. So loads of things to do in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay. I want babies and
Now, you're not going to start stealing them, are you?
no, I want to stay. I want one baby. Maybe 4 babies. One first.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I don't cook with 4 in one.
Well, I'd heard that was. No, anything. No, enough about that. Yes. Well, thanks for sharing your endless thoughts with us today. This has been Toxic Waste on the Settee, and this has been Mary Cure Kemp.
Thank you.